Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia, where it's your experience, your way, every day, online and in store. Today, we're going to take a look at a 2021, that's right, a 2021 Toyota Rav4 LE all-wheel drive, just over 35,000 kilometers on this vehicle, one owner, no accidents, in fantastic condition. So today we're going to go over the exterior and interior options as well as the condition of the vehicle, so that way you know exactly what you're getting from your friends right here at Clarington Kia. So let's start off with what is underneath the hood. We have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Now that's not uncommon. However, what I find is actually pretty uncommon is the horsepower. 203 horsepower on the Rav4. That's about 15 to 20 more than most of the competitors out there. Now, what's even more amazing is we still achieve 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers combined fuel economy. That is absolutely incredible. That's part in because of the 8-speed automatic transmission, but I mean, great horsepower for highway driving and great fuel economy. So you really can't go wrong with the engine on the Rav4. Now, as far as what we've got up front, we've got LED headlights on the Rav, as well as LED daytime running lights. A really nice looking clean front bumper. I don't see really any big dings, dents, scratches. I'm looking for like even a rock chip just to show you, but I don't see anything. You can see it's in really, really nice shape. Nice dark gray paint on it as well. And then as we come over here, I did notice this, and I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know what this is. It's really bizarre, but there's like some yellow goo, and I was able to get it off with my fingernail. Anyway, just wanted to point out the yellow goo. Don't know why, but I thought it was interesting when I was looking at it. We've got your, I think, 17-inch steel wheels with hubcaps. Well, the hubcaps look really nice on this one here. Great looking Firestone tires, of course. As we take a step back, you see the LED turn signals in the mirrors. We've got those nice little low profile roof rails up top as well. Now, this 21 features a lot of the advanced safety features you would expect: forward emergency braking, dynamic cruise control, lane departure and lane keeping assist, blind spot warning, as well as rear cross traffic alert. All the advanced safety features you would expect from Toyota. That's part of their, I believe it's called Toyota Safety Suite. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Now, one thing I did notice on the Rav, which I'm not sure if this is a warranty issue or not, but in this the plastic trim on the bottom, it looks like it's starting to peel some of the I guess, what's the word I'm looking for, like the glossy coating on it. Really, really strange. I would suspect, and I'm not for sure, but I would suspect that might be a warranty issue. I will have our sales team inquire as to see if that is or is not. So when you call, just ask them if they got the answer for that. But something to note that it is there. It doesn't really affect anything, of course. It's really hard to tell, but my trained professional eye, I happened to catch it. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Rear bumper is in really good condition. No scratches, nothing, no gouges. Doesn't look like a German Shepherd bit it, which is kind of uncommon. A lot of the times you'll find that. You can see the LE all-wheel drive badge there. And let's take, oh my God, can't get it open because I'm trying to use one little finger to open it. There you go. Inside here, really, really big trunk in the Rav2. I know that they extended the length of this, but I mean, they've given you a ton of cargo space back here that you can see. And we also have that 60/40 folding split seat in the back there as well, just in case you've got a little bit more cargo to put in there. Now, continuing around to the passenger side, again, in just as nice shape as the driver's side that we saw there. Same weird trim issue. So I don't know. That to me is just really bizarre. So we're going to find out. Again, it's so hard to see it, but I just wanted to point it out to you because we are a full disclosure dealership. That's why we do this video one take, uncut, so that way, you know, we're not hiding. There's no fancy editing, nothing like that. A little door ding here as well, right? You can see that there. Nothing crazy, but hey, you're gonna get one. We gave you that one for free. Rear seats in fantastic shape. No rips, tears, stains, or burns. And then taking a whiff, definitely a non-smoker vehicle, which is important to know, of course. All right, and then taking a look at the driver and passenger seat. Those are in great shape as well. No rips, tears, stains, or burns on that. Just give you a look at the driver's door panel, right? And then over here, we've got our automatic high beams as well as our heated windshield washer fluid, which is so nice. Toyota's been doing that for so long, but we do have the heated windshield washer fluid on the RAV4. Now, what the heck is that? I'm going to show you in 1 second. First, because it's already up here, let's go through the CarFax 2021 Toyota Rav4 LE. No accidents or damage records found. We got 2 service histories, and then no US, only Ontario. This is a very, very clean, as we call it, CarFax with no accidents and things like that. So that's an important piece of information to see there. 35,769 kilometers. And this is the type of owner we were dealing with before. They printed out the digital owner's manual. 700 and looks like 48 pages worth of owner's manual information on this RAV4. That's hilarious. I love that. Automatic headlights, we'll flip those back on so that way we don't drain the battery, of course. Our radio controls, Bluetooth controls are all up here on the steering wheel. We have our cruise controls for the very first time, I believe, on Toyota. On the wheel, it's usually underneath here on like a little stalk, but because we have the adaptive cruise, they put it up here. So you can see that's where you adjust the adaptive cruise control. This is where you can turn on or off your lane keeping assist. Don't know why you would want to turn it off, but if you did, you can turn it off right here on the wheel. Your radio controls, adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist. I guess I'm being kind of ignorant and assuming that you know what that is. Adaptive cruise control, set your cruise at 120. There's always a car in front of you that's driving slower. The RAV4 will slow down. Keep a safe distance. When that car moves out of the way, it goes back up to the cruising speed. Lane keeping assist sees that solid white line on the right side of the road, and if you start to drift over, it will actually brake the other side of the wheels just to gently push you back into the lane, obviously keeping you in your lane, hence the term lane keeping assist, right? Let's go and zoom in here just a touch. So we've got the blind spot monitoring system as well, and that is displayed right there in your mirror. I don't know if you can kind of see it there, but there's a blind spot monitor logo there. And then your driver assist display here, so a digital display in the center. Now, there we go. So over here into our touchscreen system here, so we've got, we can turn the audio on, I guess, hopefully it's not too loud. So we've got Bluetooth audio, obviously FM, AM, USB. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well, which is the best way to use it because then you can use voice to text commands. You can also reply back to text messages with just your voice rather than picking up your phone and getting a very expensive ticket. Don't ask me how I know about that one. You can upgrade this to include the navigation as well if you wanted to. However, because we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you can just run Apple Maps or whatever map system you're using, Waze maybe, to turn this into a navigation system rather than buying it from Toyota. Just a little hack there, I guess. When we put it in reverse, obviously rear view camera, 2 different settings for that as well. So that way, you know, you don't go bumping into stuff. I prefer this one. The widescreen's a little too wide for me. All right, now looking down below here, we've got our heating and air conditioning settings. We've got our driver and passenger heated seats. And then over here, we have the A off. What that means is that's your idle engine start, stop, off. So the Toyota will actually turn off the engine at a longer stoplight to try to save you some fuel. But some people don't like that, so you can turn it off. We've got our USB ports down there, a nice little compartment here for your change or your cell phone. We've got an electronic emergency brake and auto brake hold. This is a great feature to have. When you pull up to one of those longer stoplights, not only will it turn off the engine, but with that engaged, you can actually let your foot off of the brake once you come to a complete stop, and it will hold the brake there until you push the accelerator, which is fantastic. It's a really nice, convenient feature to have. Again, like just that extra little effort of holding the brake there takes all the pressure off you, and you can just enjoy and have a much more comfortable drive. Now you can see here we've got eco, normal, and sport mode. That is for the engine. That's going to change the way it shifts. It's also going to change the throttle response, so that way you can save some fuel or have fun with all those 201 horses behind you. Now we've got snow mode, mud and sand, rock and dirt. Mud and sand, rock and dirt. In your RAV4, I don't know anybody that's doing that. Maybe the mud and sand for the cottage. Rock and dirt, I mean, All right. But snow mode's a good one to have. That's going to change the response for that all-wheel drive system. So that's a cool one to use, especially in these crazy Ontario winters that we have. But let's just take just a second or two just to admire the RAV4's interior, how they've changed it up. I love this shifter here being like this. I like this setup here. This is so much nicer of an interior compared to years past on the Toyota RAV4. So I like what they've done. I got to give them really a big compliment to that. And then looking at the dash, just some of the details here, that little tray for maybe pens or things like that. They've done a really nice job on this vehicle as far as making this look a little bit more newer generation, let's say. Now, there's one thing I did want to point out just as I was kind of scanning here. We have a little bit of wear on this silver trim here, and then looks like, I don't even know how that would happen there. But anyway, a little bit of wear on the silver trim. Nothing, again, that really screams out, oh my gosh, just, you know, normal kind of used car wear. But again, because it's so clean and so new, I did want to point out any little minor imperfections that we see, because we are a full disclosure dealership. Clarington Kia in the heart of Bowmanville. If you want to buy this car online, just like you're viewing it online, head over to our website, claringtonkia.ca. You can purchase this vehicle there, even appraise your trade-in, even get financing and protection options for the RAV. Or if you'd like to do it the traditional way and visit us here, we're right off the highway, right off the 401. Get off at Bowmanville Ave, because we're in Bowmanville. It's a clever little name they put to the road. And then you can visit us here in store and experience our amazing sales team. Take this out for a test drive for yourself, and then conclude and wrap up your purchase right here with us at Clarington Kia. So thank you so much for watching this review, little walk around of this RAV4 hot vehicle. If you're watching this, I suggest calling very quickly, because new cars like this in great condition certainly don't last long. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care.